Hello, my Virgo friends. How's it going today? Even if today isn't today. Yeah, okay. All right, let's start pulling some cards. While I do, a couple of disclaimers for anyone who might not have heard so far, even though you've probably heard it 5 billion times, right? Time is fluid, it's an illusion, however you'd like to say it or look at it. Just because I'm doing this reading today doesn't mean that it only applies to today, okay? So, even though my intention is to pick up on the energy for the general Virgo for the week of March 25th, if you find this video 3 months from now or whatever, that just could mean that, you know, your guiding forces realize that there's a message here that you might appreciate. So check it out, see if you like it. Let's see. This message is definitely not going to relate to everyone, okay? There's a ton of different Virgos out there in the universe, and, you know, it, especially when you bring into account the sun, moon, rising Venus, all of the others, all that jazz, there's just no way it could apply to every single person, okay? So take what does resonate, leave behind what doesn't. If you find that I'm just not your cup of tea, I'm not going to take it personally. Go ahead and find another reader out there, and you'll find the messages that you'll need to hear. It's no big deal. All right? Okay. We have 3 cards out. This first deck I use is just a regular playing card deck for now. I'm waiting for my tarot cards to come in. So, working with what I got, right? I was going to wait, and Spirit was like, nah, get started right now. So, I'm listening. All right, we're almost there. I tried for 5. We got 4 right now. So I'm gonna see if we can get one more out here. I'm gonna shuffle through one more time and see what we get. There we go. Keep shuffling. There might be one more. All right, no, we're good to go. So we got 5 out here. Let's see. The first one we have is the King of Swords. So the king symbolizes a mastery. So it could be that in the recent past, you've really come to a point where you have mastered communications, okay? I don't know if you recently were promoted to being like some kind of boss or recognized within your company or within the community or something for just in some way being a great communicator. But that's what I'm feeling here. So kind of random. I don't think I've ever had that come up before. So take it for what it is, you know, no big deal. Let's see. I'm getting like, you know, of course with the king, it does symbolize that divine masculine. So whether you're female or male, you know, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. So it could be that you're just relating very strongly with your masculine side. It could be that you know, I was talking about like becoming a boss or things like that. It could be that you came into a leadership position, right? So something like, you know, if you volunteer for a committee or something like that and you are kind of the top dog now. I don't know. However that resonates for you, I'm going to leave that one there. It could be 100,000 different things, right? So, like I said, I'm not here to write your story. I'm just here to relay some messages. So, we'll keep going. The second one, another face card. We have the Jack of Wands. So this could be, you know, someone... I'm putting it like this because it came out like this. So it could 50-50 either be in the upright or it could be in the reverse. This little symbol is my reverse. So when it's in the reverse, it's kind of a block. Either way, what I'm seeing is this younger person that's in your life, male or female. Again, just because it's a jack doesn't mean it's a guy. It could be male or female. And what I'm seeing is, you know, this person, if they're not particularly young, you know, like it could be a kid that's in your life, one of your kids, or not necessarily. or just a younger person, or an immature person. And if it's in the reverse, if that's what's going to be resonating with you, it's like they're causing trouble for you. Something is going on where they're like, how do I want to put it? It's like they're getting in your way. I don't know if it's like a physical thing, if they physically get in your way a lot, or, you know, like, let's say you don't have any kids of your own and you just started dating someone, and, you know, their kid gets in the way a lot because, you know, maybe their kid is like super needy or something, so they've had to cancel dates and they've had to, you know, cut time short with you and things like that. So something there with a younger or an immature person really getting in your way, blocking things up for you. And if it's in the upright, I mean, it could just be a young person who's in your life who, you know, maybe it is that kid, right? And it's like they're really enthusiastic, they're really excited, they're really helpful. Maybe they're the neighbor kid, right? And, you know, it's springtime now, so there's a lot of work to be done on the yards, and, you know, a lot of prep for what's coming. So it could be that they're helping you out, if you're reading it in the upright. That's kind of what I'm seeing. So again, 100,000 different ways to read it. Take whatever resonates with you, okay? This part of the reading is just kind of setting the foundation, kind of feeling out the energy, okay? So the next part is the Six of Pentacles. Yes, Pentacles. So this one came out in the upright. So, you know, that's overall a pretty good thing. And I'm getting communication again. So, and it's not in the negative. It's, I don't know if you just had like a big conversation that led to that promotion, or that led to, you know, maybe you meeting this person that you're dating. I don't know, some kind of communication I'm feeling though. And, you know, Pentacles is about the material world. So it could be that, you know, it's, it could have been communications about finances, about money. It could have been communications about, you know, buying a new house or a new car or something. Maybe you did a really great job at negotiating on a new car or a new home. So that could be. The next two cards are in reverse. I'm kind of moving quickly through this because I feel like it'll all kind of come together into a situation. So let's see what we got here. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. And so with that, you know, a three is, it can be like a connection with someone. It can be, a lot of things. I'm seeing like some kind of, I know this sounds off the wall, but I just got like a community gathering, right? That maybe you were in charge of, that maybe, you know, you started all the communications on, and you've kind of run the show with this. I don't know what it is, and I don't want to box it up into something, because this can be for a lot of different people, right? So some kind of community gathering that either isn't going how you think it should, is causing some kind of trouble because it's in the reverse, right? So there's something there that's giving you kind of a headache. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling this pain that it's not like super painful. It's more of like an annoyance, you know? Something just hasn't been going the way that you thought it should be going in some kind of community or like a group setting, okay? Something there. Again, I'm not getting like any more specifics, but that's what we got so far. Let's see. The last one here in this part of the reading is the Nine of Pentacles. So, and again, we have it reversed, right? So 9 of Pentacles is really great. It's usually like your finances are just like on point. Everything's going really well. You know, everything's, if you're a manifestor, I don't know why that just came in, but if you're a manifestor, like it's going well. You know, it's like you don't really even have to work for it. It's just it's coming in, okay? And not just with like money, but like, you know, I always say material goods as well. So again, like your household and the things that you own, cars, toys, even if you're, you know, into some kind of recreation, like everything is good. In the reverse, it's like you've hit a road bump. Like everything has gone really well for a long time, I feel like. And maybe now, I don't know if it has to do with this promotion or, you know, the community thing that's going on, whatever it is. But it's like, I don't know if it could just be that this is on hold. Like you were in a period of growth, you were in a period of making some money moves, I want to say, or like, you know, if it is that manifestation, it was like magic. It just appeared when it needed to, right? And now it's kind of at a plateau. It's kind of just hanging still. It's not bad. It's not, I'm not reading this as like a block normally is, where it's like, you know, that's kind of terrible. It's not like that. It's like, it's just a standstill. You're not progressing like you want to. So maybe that's part of the pain, if you want to put it like that. But it's really not bad. Like you're doing fine where you're at. Okay. In the next part, we'll see what all of this block is about, because it's not very apparent, and I hope it's a little bit clearer for you, because you know the whole story, right? I don't. But for what I'm picking up on, it's like I don't have a clear picture. So like I said, I hope you do. I hope you know what's going on. And again, with these kinds of messages, don't stretch it. If it's not for you, don't worry about it. The next part still might, because it's really just guidance, the next parts. But these, I always say these are like for skeptics that are like, I need some proof that this message is going to be for me. Okay, there you go. It sounds out there and weird for me, and I don't get it sometimes, but I put it out there, right? I'm doing what they give me, and it makes sense to someone. I know it. It's gotta. All right. So like I said, this next part, we look for guidance from the universe, from your deity, from spirit guides, however you'd like to put that. You know, I just base it off of energy. So whatever the universal collective energy wants to tell us today that might help with this whole situation, we're here to receive that message, right? I'm just here to relay it. That's all. All right. And with this deck, I do try to go for 3. 3 is my magic number. So 3 cards, please. There we go. We got 1. Ooh, okay. Yep, I hear that for that. I don't know if I just like teasing or what, but I don't like to just give it away when there's only 1. I like seeing the whole picture before I start going on about it. Otherwise, I feel like I might just get lost. I could dive into one card forever, right? Let's see if we have at least 1 more. I also don't want to sit here shuffling in front of you all day, right? That'd be kind of funny. Or not. Okay. Let's go 1 more shuffle through. Keep skipping over like an entire part, and it's the same part every single time. It's like, no, this part's not for you guys. Okay. At least 1 more card, please. Maybe 2. What do we got for him, universe? right, there we go. There's one. So we got 2 out. I think that's where we're going to leave it because we've done a fair amount of shuffling here. So let's check these out. The first one that I was pretty excited that jumped out, it says Leap of Faith. Okay, so the archangel that's on here is Metatron. So I don't know if that means anything in particular. You might want to go Google that. It almost looks like, I don't know, the archangel, he looks kind of weird. Like, check him out. I don't know what he's got going on, but he looks kind of weird to me. So whatever. So you got that guy kind of in the background. There's butterflies all around him. So the main guy. So I don't know if butterflies mean anything to you. But if they do, there's your sign. Okay. But with Leap of Faith, it says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. And I hear that a lot here, right? Like, it sounds like there's a lot that you might be up against, in this particular story of your life, this particular season. But you know what gives you happiness. You know what you really want in your life. You are this king here. So you know you're very well in tune with yourself. And that goes along with the next card too, actually. So I'm just going to read it real quick. It's the Empress. The Empress knows who she is. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just that energy. It's that energy of knowing who you are, being that master in that realm, right? And the Empress, well, let's read it. Archangel Gabriel is, or Gabrielle, I don't know, Gabriel. I'm going to go with Gabrielle because it is a female on the card. So again, if you want to Google it, cool. It says, time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. Okay, so both of these cards, let's throw in the king in there too. It's like, you know what you're doing, okay? So there might be all this craziness in your life, but don't let that take you away. Don't let that deter you from whatever it is that you're doing, okay? You got the Nine of Pentacles here, so like, you're okay. Things might feel crazy, and you know, from an outsider's perspective, you might have a bunch of people talking in your ear about, you know, all this craziness and you know, speaking negatively and things like that. And you don't need all of that. You don't need that. You know who you are. You know where you're going. You got this. Like, there's really nothing else for me to say. Do what gives you joy. Those other people, they matter. They don't matter, okay? You don't need that negativity. Just walk right past it. You know where you're going. You know what you're doing. Live in that power, okay? Don't ever forget who you are. All right. So this third deck that I use is Dear Universe by Sarah Prout. And I need to link this in there so that if you're interested, you can go purchase this or her book that's coming out or whatever. Or if you're interested in more, you know, spiritual healing, or you're looking for some kind of spiritual leader, she's, in my opinion, a very good one. So with this card, you know, I was telling you, the first deck is to kind of set the tone for the reading and kind of look at what your current story is or your near future kind of thing is. Again, time is fluent, so it could be anywhere, right? Past, present, future. It doesn't matter, but you know if this story is yours. The second part is, you know, the main message that we can take from our guides that kind of try to push us in a direction, you know, give us a little nudge, that kind of thing. This is to give us a specific focus. So your message has been pretty on point so far, and it is pretty focused, but a lot of times, you know, I'll come up with 3 to 5 different things that come out, and it's like, okay, what do I do with that? This is what we do with it. We come up with a focus, okay? So let's see what kind of focus. And it's like the universe telling you what to tell the universe. in order to get what you want, and to go through these guided steps and things like that, you know? I don't know. I enjoy it like that. So I pull a card every morning, sometimes more often too, you know. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So I did mention pain earlier, and maybe I just didn't pick up on that enough. But this card says, "Dear Universe, may I receive deep and profound healing of any pain that is within my body. So be it, so it is." And as I just read this, I got the feeling that maybe this pain that is within your body, you've kind of allowed to, or you are allowing it to keep you from really being in your power. Okay, and that's an easy thing to do. When you're hurting, when you're physically in pain, you don't want to be that person, right? Like you just don't function at your highest self anymore a lot of times. So take this as it resonates, you guys. I always put it up so that if you want to, you can pause it, write it down, do whatever you need to do. But I'll read it one more time. "Dear Universe, may I receive deep and profound healing of any pain that is within my body. So be it, so it is." All right. To me, this seemed like it was all over the place, but like I said, I just take the messages. I'm not writing your story. I'm just a relayer. I'm a messenger. So I hope that this made sense for you. I hope that you could find some help in it. And yeah, good luck on your journey. Wish you all the best. Love and light to you all. I hope to see you again.